The New England Patriots have shocked the football world. They've just accomplished something that no team in NFL history has ever done. The 2025-2026 New England Patriots are officially the first team in league history to go undefeated on the road with at least 9 road wins. Even the legendary 1972 Miami Dolphins, the gold standard for perfection, didn't play or win as many road games as this Patriots team. And yes, there's been plenty of talk about how easy New England's schedule was. Some of that criticism has merit, but here's the part that people gloss over. Winning in the NFL is hard. Winning on the road is even harder. Winning on the road in blizzard conditions in one of the strongest home field advantage stadiums in football against the number 1 seed in the entire AFC, that's something else entirely, because that's exactly what Drake Maye and the Patriots just did in Denver. And that win added another layer of history. Drake Maye just accomplished something that Tom Brady has never done. He went into Mile High and won a playoff game. Brady finished his postseason career in Denver 0-3 with more turnovers than touchdowns, 4 interceptions to 3 scores. Maye, 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers. Already an advantage over the greatest quarterback of all time in one of the hardest places to play in football. But it doesn't stop there. This Patriots team also became the first team in NFL history to defeat 3 top 5 defenses in the same playoff run. No one had ever done that before. And while Drake Maye hasn't been throwing for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns every week, he's doing exactly what championship quarterbacks do, playing winning football. Now, if New England somehow beats the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, they will have faced the number 6 defense as well, completing what might be the hardest offensive path to a title we've ever seen. And this run hasn't just been about talent, it's about intelligence. Mike Vrabel has quietly been putting on a masterclass. One of the most underrated elements of this playoff run has been his manipulation of the substitution rule. When offenses get into rhythm and go hurry up, defenses get gassed. But Vrabel has used substitution strategically, forcing officials to slow the game down. Late in the Denver game, when momentum started to shift, Vrabel played chess, calmly subbing defenders in, allowing his unit to catch its breath. The result? A negative play. Momentum erased. That's the kind of small detail that builds dynasties. And now there's one game left. The NFC champion Seattle Seahawks, the number 1 seed, the hottest team in football, a group that looks unstoppable, a team that survived one of the most egregious taunting penalties in playoff history, gave up a 60-yard touchdown on the next play, and still won without breaking a sweat. Until now, it looked like Seattle was headed for an easy Super Bowl win. But this Patriots team is a nightmare matchup, and the details explain why. Seattle's offense is built on the run. Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, power, explosiveness. In the 2025 regular season, the Seattle Seahawks ran the ball 51.3% of the time, the 3rd highest rate in the NFL, only behind Buffalo and Baltimore. Except now, Charbonnet's out with a torn ACL, and New England is built to erase the run. The Patriots allowed the 6th fewest rushing yards in the league at 1,729 yards, and the 4th fewest rushing touchdowns with just 11. And that's with Milton Williams and Bobby Spillane missing significant time. With both healthy, this is a top 4 run defense. On a neutral field in good weather, that forces Seattle into something uncomfortable. Sam Darnold throwing. Yes, Darnold finished 5th in passing yards per game, but he also threw 14 interceptions, the 3rd most in a league behind Geno Smith and Tua Tagovailoa. And that's where New England thrives. Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones, Carlton Davis, Craig Woodson. These ballhawks have already combined for 5 interceptions in the playoffs alone. They don't just defend, they hunt. And if Sam Darnold avoids the turnover, the trenches still loom. Seattle's offensive line has vulnerabilities inside. Charles Cross ranked 19th among tackles in pass blocking with a 76.9 PFF grade. And while the Patriots don't rely on elite edge rushers, they possess something arguably more dangerous: interior dominance. According to Next Gen Stats, the Patriots have 3 of the top 5 interior pass rushers in the playoffs. K'Lavon Chaisson has 18 pressures, Milton Williams has 17, and Corey Durden has 13. And that doesn't even include Khyiris Tonga. This is one of the most deepest interior defensive lines we've seen in years. If Harold Landry returns as expected, the Patriots will unleash a full arsenal that mirrors the dominance of the 2024 Eagles defensive line. Offensively, New England doesn't need fireworks, they just need execution. This will be the easiest defense they've faced this postseason after surviving the AFC defensive gauntlet. Seattle's defense is elite, fast, and brilliantly coached by Mike Macdonald. They live in nickel and dime looks, running zone coverage on roughly 81% of snaps, generating pressure from a four-man rush. But the Patriots have answers. Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, Mac Hollins, they're zone beaters, size mismatches. Henry and Austin Hooper create problems when Seattle removes linebackers from the field. Diggs, possibly playing for his final opportunity to win a ring, is tailor-made to shred interior zones. Add screens, motion, a few Maye scrambles, and suddenly this becomes a chess match. And don't overlook experience. Josh McDaniels has 6 Super Bowl rings, 3 as an offensive coordinator alone. Mike Vrabel has won 3 championships as a player. Milton Williams, Carlton Davis, and Mac Hollins all have Super Bowl wins. Seattle has champions too, don't get me wrong, with Cam Akers, Cooper Kupp, Dearness Jones, but the experience edge tilts towards New England with their coaching staff alone. And that brings us to Drake Maye, calm, composed, and built for the moment. A quarterback who took a massive leap this season without losing his humility. A player who finished as a top 2 quarterback in the entire sport. A player who now has the chance to become the youngest quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl. He's that guy. He's Drake Maye. And right now, the Patriots are all they've got and all they need.